In the UK, following the murder of MP David MS, Conservative MP Mike Freer for Finchley and Golders Green announced that he and his staff would wear bulletproof vests and activate alarms during constituency events. Rosie Duffield, a Labour Party candidate, spent £2,000 of her own money on security after receiving death threats and later withdrew from local election debates. Conservative MP Elliot Colburn revealed that relentless harassment and psychological pressure urged him to attempt suicide. Colburn also stated that there is not a single party left where at least one MP has not attempted suicide. Studies indicate a similar trend in Germany. Since 2019, attacks on German politicians have doubled, with 2,790 incidents recorded in 2023, compared to 1,420 in 2019. After the assassination of regional governor Walter Lübke in June 2019, attacks on politicians increased. Within just 1 week in May 2024, multiple attacks were reported. Member of the European Parliament Matthias Ecke, Berlin's Minister for Economic Affairs Franziska Giffey, Essen Deputy Mayor Rolf Fliss, and 2 Stuttgart MPs were targeted. Preliminary data from last year indicate 234 physical assaults on politicians and political activists. This surge of violence undermines Germany's democratic institutions. "We are witnessing an escalation of violence against democracy," said Interior Minister Nancy Faeser. Denmark, like many other countries, is also experiencing a disturbing rise in aggressive political rhetoric and threats against public figures. Years of mounting tension culminated in a physical assault on Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen on the street of Copenhagen. Frederiksen described the incident as a predictable outcome of the long-growing trend of political violence, multiplying threats on social media, and increasingly hostile political discourse. In Canada, Minister of Public Safety Marco Mendicino reported receiving death threats via social media in June 2022. The volume of threats against MPs and other politicians has surged, including verbal assaults and physical aggression. In response to growing concerns regarding their safety, all Canadian MPs were provided with panic buttons to quickly summon police or the Parliament security. Here are the words of politicians who endure physical and verbal attacks. "It makes you feel you are not wanted here and should disappear," said a candidate for the center-left Social Democrats (SPD) in district elections in the eastern state of Thuringia. Arsonist set his home on fire after he had organized a protest against extremism in February. "Giving up is now an option, although I would have never have thought it before,"